All right, welcome on in everyone to this episode of First CSP, the channel dedicated to bringing you the first council shoulder patch issued from each council in Scouting America. Today we're going to take a look at Crossroads of America 160 out of Indiana. Council was formed in 1972 as the merger of Central Indiana, Delaware County, Kitauand area, and Whitewater Valley councils. So quite the merger back in 1972, so this was right towards the start of CSPs as well. The first issue itself is divided into three variants, S1A, B, and C. That is from older collecting guides. More recently, they have combined the B and C to just be a single issue. They're calling all of those S1B now. We'll take a look at all three of them here today, so let's head on over to the patch table. Here is the first issue, the S1A, defined with its blue border, white background, gold mylar fleur-de-lis, light blue horizontal stitch in the map. The horizontal stitch is what separates the 1A from B and C. B and C will both have vertically stitched maps. The map itself has a blue outline, and they do list a range, so there was probably a couple of production runs of this that they produced, so you might see some minor variation, I guess, in height and length. But first issue is certainly defined with the horizontal stitching on the map of the United States there. Obviously, the crosshairs centering on Indiana and the Crossroads Council Service location. Back of this is plastic backed for the S1A. And then subsequently, we will take a look at the S1B and C. So here is an S1B. S1B is defined as blue border, white background, gold mylar fleur-de-lis, red letters, light blue vertically stitched map with a blue outline. The distinction between what was formerly considered the S1B and C is this map, they say, has a blue outline, and the S1C has a light blue outline. Main distinction, in my opinion, is the thickness of the outline. So the thicker outline is here on the S1B, also plastic backed. I'll just move this up to the top. And the other vertically stitched map is here, the S1C. And you can see that this is a much thinner outline. The patch comes a little bit bigger. You can see it's slightly, in my opinion, kind of updated. Looks a little cleaner as far as the stitching, just manufacturing techniques getting a little better. You kind of see the differences in the back. One's kind of a blue hue on the plastic back. The other's just pretty clear. So two variations did exist for the B and C, both defined with their vertical stitching, whereas the S1A definitely has the horizontal stitching. So not too easy to confuse these B and C's with the A. If you see the horizontal stitching, you know that it is a first issue S1A, and then just differentiating between the B and C is a little bit more slight. Kind of put the S1A up here at the top just a little bit so you can kind of see all of them. You've got vertical stitch, and here you definitely have the horizontal stitch. The stitching also, and it may be because of the direction, but it looks like the thread used is slightly different. These are shiny looking to me. This is very flat and looks more pale blue in person. And definitely just kind of looks older when looking at the style comparisons between the stitching production. But those are the first issues there for Crossroads of America Council out of Indiana. Hope you guys have found this to be informative, if not entertaining. We'll be back again tomorrow with another brand new episode of First CSP, just like we are every day. Remember, you can go check all of our previous episodes 24/7 at your convenience, whenever you like. So please do feel free to like, subscribe, share, all the things for YouTube. Really appreciate everyone as we continue to grow the channel. Appreciate all of you for being a part of that. Thank you all for stopping in, and we will be back tomorrow. Until then, have a great rest of your day.